The job market in America is so chaotic right now. You have fresh college grads complaining that they cannot find a job for the life of them, that they regret going to college and studying all these years and paying hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases just for a useless degree. And colleges don't train them to get a job in the real world at all. Incidentally, at the end of the video, you're going to hear a company employee talk about how their company is mass firing people by just an online meeting, and they've locked everyone out in 30 minutes after announcing that they fired everyone. It is absolutely crazy. Keep watching till the end.
I woke up today with another job application rejection email. I don't even get it no more. I'm applying at entry-level roles. I have a degree. I have banking experience, but can't even get an entry-level job. At this point, I'm gonna just go ahead and join the military, you know. The Army Recruiting Forces is right over there. So I'm gonna go ahead, you know, enlist today because it's crazy now. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna keep on applying though and trying to network with people, but it is tough out here because I'm applying at entry-level roles and I can't even get an interview. It's crazy.
So I'm going to go over the pros of being unemployed. So far I have a lot more time and patience for my kids. That's one. I have the time to take care of myself. That's two. Like, look at me today. I'm glowing. I had the time to put myself together and look nice and for it to not feel like a chore. Love that for me. Three, I have time to monetize my hobbies. I have time to do my hobbies, but I also have the time to monetize off of them. Like, this whole time I probably could have been making the same amount of money, to be honest. Like, there is no reason for me to be doing this. 4, I actually live at my house. Like, it's not just where I go to sleep. Like, I live there. Finally. And the biggest one is, like, my kids aren't being raised by somebody else. Like, they don't have those outside influences other than my kindergartner. Like, he has to go to school. I could do homeschooling, but that's too much. Like, let's get my life in order first before I think about anything like that. But, like, my toddler, she spends most of her life with somebody else. And that used to bother me. That bothers me so much. Like, why is she spending most of her life, most of her day by somebody else? But now I have the time to actually be a mom.
If you are unemployed or underemployed right now, here's my number one biggest advice as someone who was laid off in November 2024, which was a terrible time. The job market is trash. I don't care what anyone tries to tell you. And the hamster wheel of just like over and over and over again, bashing your head against it is just like soul sucking. My number one advice is to legitimately have a creative outlet to occupy your mind so you're not just applying to jobs and getting rejection. And 2, start to figure out a way to have a flexible income coming in. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but here's 3 different ways that I did that. Number 1, I started posting silly little videos online. It took off. I now have 160,000 followers in like about a year's time frame. It started with just a couple $100 a month coming in to a couple $1,000s a month. Like, I've done over 10K months, and that's just been like a huge gift. Then that gave me the confidence to start 2 consulting contracts, one kind of in my old life of consulting and change management, and another in marketing and PR. And between the 3 things, I stopped looking for work. And that has given me a sense of power and autonomy to get off that damn hamster wheel. So get after it.
You know what I've realized is the $80K that I'm in debt for college, I could have got the 2023 Ford fucking Bronco that I wanted. I don't care what anybody says, a college degree is useless. I said what I said. Like, it's useless. You're telling me that I'm gonna apply to all these jobs, pay a shit ton of money for this fucking piece of paper that's not even gonna work. If I get one more fucking email that says, I'm sorry, we went with another candidate. We will keep you for other job opportunities. No, it's good, dude. It's good. I'm just going to go back in my bed and cry because I was lied to.
If you're currently in college and thinking about starting a business, please hear me out. With the current trends of AI taking over all of these different industries, it's easy to question if your degree is actually going to mean anything in the future. So if you want to hedge your bets, pay attention. The current trend is that AI is going to replace very low skill jobs. But the one type of business that's going to stay is home service businesses. AI cannot replace physical labor. And if you know how to hire people to do the physical labor and how to manage and grow a home service business, you could make a ton of money in the future. It's an untapped gem. A lot of people are saying start an AI company, start an online business, but the real money is going to be in the hands of people who know how to organize and orchestrate service businesses.
College is a scam. College is a motherfucking scam. So I'm a junior in college. Next year is supposed to be my senior year, and I just got off a meeting with my advisor who just now today, told me that I didn't have enough credits to graduate next year. What? All these meetings, all of these questions that I had for you, all of these making sure that I'm on track, making sure I'm good, making sure I'm this, making sure I have enough credits, and y'all lying in my face saying, oh my God, you're on time. Oh my God, yeah, your grades are good. Yeah, you're on track. You're moving forward. It's gonna be great. You're gonna graduate in time. Just to find out 2 weeks going into summer of my senior year that I don't have enough credits. College is a scam. It's a scam. Like, this is the type of things that we need to replace computers with, because advisors are crazy. What do you mean I don't have enough credits? What have I been doing for 3 years now? College is a scam.
So I got fired like 4 months ago. Okay, and I still can't find a job, so I won't discuss my key competitions. Okay, fine. So first of all, I'm a designer. I studied like, oh my god, 1 year and I got dropped off, but that's another story. At a university as a graphic designer, so I still work as a graphic designer. I publish a whole magazine, like, let me show you. Like, it's a whole fucking magazine, like, and it's published, and this is selling in Paris. Like, I design it all, like, I'm a designer, so okay. I am also an artist, so I create stuff, and I've studied like whole 2 years as an artist in art school, and yeah, I still don't make money out of my art, but it's fine. But my art school gave me competitions in art sphere at all. Like, I was working as a producer in contemporary art and culture and education in art and culture. So I'm a producer, I'm a manager, I'm all of them. I've produced many events, I've produced many parties, and I've curated 2 or 3 whole exhibitions in Russia, in 2 main cities. Like, it was great, but it didn't give me any money, and probably it won't. Like, okay, I am an SMM manager. I hate this job because it's not very creative, it's very practical, but it's fine. I can work as an SMM manager, I can do it. I have competitions, I worked in 2 companies as an SMM manager, so it's fine. I can work like that. Like, I can work with English companies and Russian companies as well, because my native language is Russian. Okay. I can work as marketing manager, so I don't have like fundamental expertise in this particular job, but I can work as a junior marketing manager, and also I think I'll work I can work in marketing also. But I think I should say that I work only with creative stuff and mainly with contemporary art structures and culture and like educational stuff, not anything else, like only art and everything related to it, cause it's my main expertise. Like, okay, so you can hire me as any of these, and I'll work for you. But nobody wanna hire me. What is happening in job market if I can find a job with all of this expertise? Okay, fine, thank you, bye.
I graduated from my university in May of 2023. It is now.
She still hasn't found a job in 2024. What's crazy to me is the complete lack of accountability required from higher ed. You can pay university a lot of money to get training that will ultimately lead to a job. But if it doesn't, no repercussion. Like if you've been trying hard to find a job and they can't place you, at what point should you get a percentage of your tuition back? That's why I think higher ed will be disrupted by these companies like Bloom Tech and App Academy that don't get paid until you find a job.
Actual real question. I know this is gonna make me sound so, I don't know, I just feel like people make fun of these takes, but they're real. I'm working my first, I'm about to burn my toast. Look at this toaster. She's so fun. Anyways, I'm currently working my first 9 to 5, actually 8 to 5, because who works in 9 to 5? It's always 8 to 5. I graduated in December. It took me 10 months to find a job. I've never been more relieved or happy or grateful in my entire life. I got to move back to the city that I went to college in, and now I'm living my city life in my studio apartment, and I really enjoy my job. It's really hard, but it's what I went to school for. I won't get into all that. That's not the point. The point is that I'm not going from being in school to being employed, where you're super busy in school. So like, it's a different type of busy, but at least you were recently busy. I'm going from being unemployed or doing part-time jobs that are 20 hours a week, not waking up at 6 a.m. to a 8 to 5. I've never been more tired in my life. Everything hurts from stress and adjustment to this life, and I feel like I don't have time to do anything other than work, relax, shower, sleep. I'm gonna put a gym routine in there soon. I just need to adjust to working first because it's not even been 2 weeks yet. So that's, yeah, I'll have time for the gym too, but that's like it. When do you guys like live? Or is my living gone? I know it's not. I have my weekends, and I'm gonna work hybrid soon, so that'll give me a little bit of feeling like I have some control back. But I just want some advice for the adjustment, because I know a lot of people go through this, and that I'm not complaining. I literally love my job. I've never been more grateful in my life to have a paycheck and do something I enjoy and I'm good at and I paid to go to school for. I've never been so freaking relieved and happy. But I just need some general advice, because I slept in and did nothing for like 10 months, and the adjustment is actually ruining my body. So, thank you. Tap in if you have any advice, and don't mind my hair. I'm about to watch Nobody Wants This, eat buttered toast, and go to bed at 8. Actually really excited about that, so.
Just saw this article that got posted on LinkedIn that is rehashing an article that got posted on the Wall Street Journal that basically says that people graduating from Harvard, in particular with their MBAs, are now struggling to find a job after graduation at a much higher rate than in previous years. I think that a lot of people will be very quick to jump on the bandwagon here and say that it's likely that the Ivy Leagues are just losing their prestige, or that Harvard in particular is facing a lot of backlash for a lot of the controversy that it's had in recent years. But the truth of the matter is that this is happening across across the board. Even just here, you can see that the numbers look fairly rough for people graduating from Harvard, from MIT, Stanford, Duke, UMich, and U Chicago, all schools that typically funnel a lot of people into very high-paying jobs. This trend is not limited to students graduating from business school. We are seeing an increase in unemployment rates and difficulty finding that job after a majority of different master's degrees. If we're trying to find a culprit here or a reason beyond just the fact that the economy is struggling a lot right now, it might be that the rise of AI is creating a situation where companies don't actually need to hire that many people to get the job done. Even within tech, which used to be one of the most booming industries, we are seeing a number of companies laying off a lot of people and replacing those jobs with increased automation and increased AI tooling. So why is this important if you're applying to college right now? I think now more than ever, it's really important to be very careful about what school you are willing to go into debt for and what schools you are willing to take out student loans for, unless you come from a family that can bail you out in case things do not work out.
If you're graduating in May, are you freaking the fuck out? I've done everything right. I have had a 3.8 GPA all throughout college. I've joined Greek organizations. I've done clubs. I've held executive positions in clubs. All throughout college, I've maintained at least one job. Right now, I work a corporate job. I bartend at a college club, and I'm taking 21 credits to graduate in May. Yet, every single time I apply to those entry-level jobs and I click the little entry-level box, I don't hear anything back. I've applied to hundreds of jobs, and it's getting to the point that I am losing my mind. The entry-level jobs that require 4 years of experience. My experience is that I've always been a multitasker. I've had to pay for everything I've ever wanted to do in my entire life. And I'm a dedicated worker. No, but seriously, I actually have no idea what I'm going to be doing post-grad. So.
The fact that I was bawling my eyes out at this event, and then we had another guest speaker that came up, and he said burning desire is when you are sitting there and truly thinking about the type of person that you want to be, and you have tears within your eyes. And that was just happening for me. I was like, absolutely, this is the way to go. And I know that I don't need a backup plan, so why am I in college? Why am I scared? I just need to drop out. I'm going to start writing down stuff of what I'm going to lose by dropping out of college. And then I'm going to write down what my successful life will look like. And then I will write down what my life looks like right now. So I can see what it's going to look like when I'm at rock bottom, how it would look like if I needed to get back into my mediocre life, and then how easy it would be to be successful, because I already said it's gonna happen. I'm just waiting. And already I've met a girl that I'm probably gonna be moving in with, and we are going to lock down and be so successful together, because I finally have found someone that wants extraordinary and not just normal. But you guys choose to stay average because you say it's normal and it's comfortable. Make it make sense.
Okay, that sounds weird, but hear me out. Every single time someone would tell me, oh, it's okay, you'll find your dream job, there's something out there for you, I would just not feel excited at all. Like, I would not feel excited. I would feel dreadful and terrified and honestly very demotivated to sit down and look at jobs and scroll on LinkedIn and keep applying and keep applying and keep applying. And also, every single time I would have an interview and I would tell my boyfriend that I have an interview, and he would say, oh, it's great, I believe in you, baby, stuff like that, I would just not feel excited at all. I would just be thinking, oh, honestly, I don't really think I want that job. So a couple of days ago, I was sitting down talking to my friend at a cafe, and she asked me, what do I actually want to do? What is my dream job? What would be my ideal position if I could choose anything? You know what I realized? I realized that my ideal position is never to work for somebody. I don't want an in-office job. I don't want a 9-to-5. I don't want to sit through 5, 6, 7 rounds of interview just to be told that they went along with a different candidate. I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own thing. I want to create. I want to not feel like I have to prove my worth to some people over and over again. I just want to be free. I just want to be free.
Isn't it funny how school is perceived as the greatest fucking thing, right? Getting this degree, and then you leave, and the skills that you've learned there, unless you're a lawyer or a doctor or one of those, professions that actually needs the degree, it's fucking useless. To Lindsay's point, and even my own experience, I've learned more from a $9 Udemy course or from other creators, even on TikTok for free, than I fucking did in my schooling. So save your fucking money, don't get an MBA, and just learn. learn on your own. If you can't fucking afford $9 course or even $100 course, learn on YouTube. Literally, that's all you need to build a business. And if you want to invest money on something greater, like a mastermind or whatever, by all means do it. But don't fucking pay tuition. Like, we're in 2022. Don't need to do that shit.
The generic job search advice that used to be given doesn't apply to this market. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And if you've not experienced this market, please don't be just giving out the generic advice of apply to a job and in the meantime get just any job to get by. Those any jobs are hard to come by too. Working in a cafe, working in retail. People are struggling for that reason. A lot of people don't choose to be completely unemployed for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years. Like, people aren't choosing it. And the reality is, the longer you're out of work, the harder it is to then get back into work. If you don't currently have a job, it's harder to get a new job. There will always be outliers. There will be people that get a referral and they get their foot in the door. However, referrals do not equal guaranteed job position. That's why it's so hard to get a job. The job market is atrocious. It continues to be. Not much is changing. I was unemployed for a very long time. I struggled. That's why I continue to make these videos, because I'm sick of people thinking job seekers aren't doing enough. Job seekers are struggling because they're doing something wrong. The job market is the issue. It's a systemic issue that needs to be addressed.
I applied to a job on Monday, slid into the recruiter's LinkedIn DMs the same day. Then Tuesday, she messages me back and says, hey, would love to talk. I have interviews for the next few days, but I'll try and call you in between tomorrow or Thursday. And I was like, okay, cool. Weird that you told me you had other interviews, but okay, cool. She messages me yesterday, which was Wednesday, saying, hey, really want to talk to you, but the interviews are really running long today. Can we talk tomorrow? And I was like, sure, I'm free all day. Give me a call. And also I'm confused as to, are other people getting just calls, or is it interview? Is this my interview? What is this? And I didn't hear anything from her today, so I just messaged her. And I saw that she read it at 5:30 today. I was just asking to talk. I was like, hey, I'm free all day tomorrow if you still want to chat. Because I'm I don't know. She read it and didn't respond, so guess I didn't get that one.
I think I just got laid off for the new year and I don't really know how to feel. Just got home and all of my coworkers were blowing up my iMessage, my Teams, and they were just asking, are you okay, are you okay? What's going on? And I was really confused. Apparently there was an emergency meeting with our manager that I didn't know about because it was last minute and I was just a couple of minutes late, so I didn't catch everything that was happening. All I heard is that we've decided to move forward without you, and next thing I know, the meeting's over. Everybody's getting logged out of their company devices. I can't even log into any of my accounts. Someone recorded the entire meeting on Summary AI so I can see everything that our boss was saying. It's literally so stupid because there are people who have been hitting their KPIs every single month, including myself. I have good performance reviews. Our boss is just saying that there's budget cuts, we didn't make enough money for Q4, so everyone's just getting laid off because we can't afford to have these many employees. I don't even know what to do. I have a transcript on Summary AI, but I don't have a job anymore. So what do I do?
After finishing this video, I really feel bad for people looking for a job out there today, especially young college grads, because it's like what some people said in this video. Imagine paying all this money, spending all this time studying, and thinking that this is the only way to help you find a good paying white collar job, just to find that after you graduate, there are no available jobs out there for you. The job market is absolutely frozen. No companies are doing any hiring. And more importantly, the college that you went to and the degree didn't train you for anything in terms of finding a job in the real world. So a lot of people are saying, why are we even going to college and putting in all this effort and time and especially money, getting in so much debt, when the colleges don't teach you anything real world related, not any real world skills that'll help you land a good job. This is why so many college grads are having such a hard time right now finding a job, despite applying to hundreds, if not thousands of postings online. And so many of them have been unemployed for 2-3 months. I have to move back in with their parents after graduating, because there's just no companies that are doing any hiring right now. But there sure are a lot of companies doing mass firing. How about in the last clip, the girl announcing that their company just laid everyone off essentially by scheduling a single meeting, a corporate meeting, and they lock everyone out of their accounts after 30 minutes. Isn't that just absolutely crazy? I mean, that's why we hear about companies talking about being loyal and loyalty and how we're a family, with the employees. It's almost laughable because at the end of the day, these companies just care about their bottom line, their profits. They don't really care anything about their employees and their well-being. I mean, everything is just a facade. It's just a lie for some employees just to believe in that, work hard and dedicate their lives for the company, only to get treated like this and just essentially tossed aside like a piece of garbage after the company's decided that they're no longer useful to the company. It just shows you shouldn't stay blindly loyal to a single company. Always have a plan B. Let me know what you guys think about this tough job market we're experiencing right now in the current economy. Thank you.